Hey everyone, this is the roll call. I'm Phil.
Fabian.
Crippled.
And today we're going to be talking about Saban's Power Rangers. Now let me tell you, I like this movie way more than I should have. It was unfucking believable for a Power Rangers movie.
I was pretty shocked that it was actually watchable.
Yeah, it wasn't just good explosions.
Yeah.
I remember thinking throughout the movie, see, this is what they could have done right with Transformers.
I was shocked. When we saw the preview originally, I said to you guys, like, it's either going to be... How much do you want to bet that's going to be really good? And then, because we were talking so much shit about that movie, I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
Yeah.
All the jokes hit, like, right on cue. The action was good.
It's a really complex plot. These 5 teenagers find the coins that make them Power Rangers that have been left on the planet.
It's the Breakfast Club with superheroes.
Exactly. I said that in the theater. It's the Breakfast Club with superheroes. They find Bryan Cranston locked into the wall of the spaceship or something. He's Zordon, and he leads the kids to become the Power Rangers
and fight Elizabeth Banks.
Oh my God, she was actually really good as Rita Repulsa. I liked her a lot.
I like that they weren't the Rangers.
Yeah,
like right from the beginning. Like the trailer made it look like they're like, oh, it's a spaceship, and then they just become the Rangers. And they're just kids fighting with each other.
We don't see the full team in their armor until the very end.
I mean, when they first become Power Rangers and they're in their like machines, the original song from the 90s, just straight up like the intro to the old show plays. And it's like the most serious part because this is the first time they're in a team and they're going to fight.
And it's Power Rangers.
Yeah, and it's just like the cheesiest music.
Oh, it made me so happy. For the first like 15-20 minutes, I was like, okay, it's kind of, once it gets into it, I'll see if it keeps up this pace of me actually liking the movie. And so as I realized I really liked it, I'm thinking, how much of this is nostalgia and how much of this is actually enjoyment? I really think a lot of it was, it's just a really good movie.
I had no nostalgia.
You weren't a Power Rangers kid?
I hated the Power Rangers when I was younger. I liked it. I mean, the whole point we went to see it was to see a bad movie to make fun of.
Yeah.
Because, like, every movie we review, we're like, it's a 10. And, of course, that backfired in our face.
I was so stunned and after the movie, I just was laughing because of how amazed I was I enjoyed it.
Right off the rip, I realized I was going to enjoy this movie when
the first joke.
Yeah, the first joke of the movie is about a kid accidentally jerking off a ball.
Yeah.
Like that... It was like, where did this come from? They did it very well.
Yeah.
Like you said, they should have done that with Transformers. I'm in the minority. I actually enjoyed the first Transformers movie. I didn't think it's not a great movie, but it was better than I was expecting, and I actually liked it.
What I really liked about the movie, too, is that, you know, there was a gay character in the movie, and it wasn't even a thing. She was just passively gay. Scandalous. They mention it. He's on the autism spectrum. And it's not that was the point of the movie to like tackle social issues, but the good thing about the movie was it had social issues and didn't make a thing about it.
Yeah,
they were just a part of the life of the characters.
Yeah. I will say I honestly haven't heard any backlash over that. Because it's not like Finding Dory.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that there were lesbians in a movie that Ellen DeGeneres was the star of? I'm fucking offended.
That you wouldn't even know were lesbians if there wasn't a fucking big blow-up backlash?
I went into it thinking I was going to hate it. Because it's Power Rangers. How is it possibly going to be a worthwhile movie?
I'm so glad it...
Yeah, I know. I'm still kind of in shock that I enjoyed it so much.
I was embarrassed that I was going to see Power Rangers. I thought it was going to be so fucking awful that I was like absolutely embarrassed going to the theater with us 3 grown-ass men with beards and like there's no way you could misconstrue like, well, maybe they look a little older than they are. We're full grown people. Like, I'm almost 30 years old. JP turns to me. How much do you want to bet they think that you're mentally handicapped and we're taking you to a movie because we're like, oh, look at them taking their little retirement.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I am giving Power Rangers the movie an 8.5 out of 10. It was a little cheesy. I mean, it can't help but be cheesy during the Power Rangers. And some of the stuff seemed a little over... There was, at some points, there was a bit of melodrama. Where it didn't really need it. I'm really struggling here for complaints because I enjoyed it so much. I think that's my biggest complaint is that they tried to insert some dramatic tension where it wasn't needed in certain scenes.
Probably an 8.
Right on.
I don't really have any complaints. It was a good movie. It's not a perfect movie, but I can't think of anything. I don't remember any point in the movie being it's not. But when I thought the movie ended the way it didn't, that pissed me off. But it didn't end that way, so it went from a complaint.
I was thinking the same thing.
Loud as fuck.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Well, it just kind of ends, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's how the fight ends. The most anticlimactic thing on the face of the earth.
That's what I said to him. He's like, "What?" I was like, "That was the most anticlimactic fight I've ever seen."
And
it continued.
Yeah.
My complaint went out the window.
I think I'm gonna give it an 8.5 as well. I loved it. I really did. I have a few complaints. They morph for the first time, and they all use their beasts like expertly. And Zach used it for the first time, and like was just all over the road. He was blowing up stuff,
but he wasn't morphed yet.
That is true.
But none of them knew how to, and they never got their training course because he said once you morph, then we'll do the robots. I felt like it was just kind of rushed.
You drive an automatic your whole life, and then someone's like, "Here's a Ferrari." And you like jump in it, and you're just like, "Brah."
Yeah. That's actually a really good analogy.
It just felt we didn't have enough time to do it, and we need.
We need to do it
to get this movie over with. So just fuck it, throw it in. Billy was like my favorite one, and he was the comic relief. You could tell a lot of jokes were forced, just because they're like, we need comic relief.
Yeah.
And Billy is the only character that really didn't get like a dramatic backstory. I get it, he's the comic relief, but not everything he says has to be a joke.
Yeah.
He comes back from the dead and then told a joke. Those are like my 2 complaints. It was another one, but I can't think of it. And if I can't think of it, then obviously it wasn't a big enough.
Yep. That's it for this review of the Power Rangers. As we said, it's excellent. I cannot believe I'm going to say this. Go see the Power Rangers. And then come back next week and watch us talk about Beauty and the Beast, which is what we're going to go see.
Be our guest.
Yes. Be our guest and come back here and watch it. I'm Phil. This has been The Roll Call.
Fabian, a.k.a. JP.
And Will.
Who's handicapped.
What?
Peace.